Cyanix over back with more IDV commentary, and this time I'm going up against the Shadow. Alright, it is Shadow on Lakeside Village. Shadow is one of the hunters that's very iffy for me, and because of her and her abilities, made me put the cold trait on all of my persona builds. And it doesn't matter who it is, they get the cold trait, so I can see the hunter even though I'm not staring directly at her. Because Ivy's ability is the longer you stare at her, the more stacks of, I'm not sure what it's called again, that eye. And at 100, your character will cower and move towards her for a few seconds. So she basically hard counters Seer. Good one there, Faro Lady. Faro Lady is a decoder with some kiting abilities because she can cloak herself, and using her cane can send basically a fake cloaking trail in a certain direction and confuse the hunter. But that does not work on bots, who will know where you are even if they are not really looking at you. But then again, it is the system. It is AI. I think I talked about everyone here. Oh, Wildling. Wildling's ability is that he can ride his boar, which can help him tank some damage and increases his movement speed. Yeah, that ghostly figure is called the Yithian. It latches onto a survivor and reveals their location to the Shadow. In this case, it was on Psychologist. You could see a little bit of black around the screen. Not there anymore, though. Also, the Shadow's ability to create those corrupted ostracons and then teleport to them, that really gets me because she has great mobility and she has access to all her abilities at the start of the match. I remember when she first came out, there was a slight glitch when destroying those ostracons. I'm probably mispronouncing that. When destroying them, it would only fill to about 75% before it got destroyed. I think that was a glitch. But honestly, I think people have learned to play against her. Like with any new hunter, they learn to play against her. They get better. And this is about very normal progression of any match. By the time 3 ciphers are remaining, 1 survivor is gone. This is kind of just like average, I guess you could say. And you can see right there, because the Yithian has latched onto Perfumer, the Shadow can now see where Perfumer is. And that was a good move there, Perfumer. I think for me going up against Shadow, her lore name is Ivy, but I'm trying my best to call her Shadow during this recording. But Shadow, I think I've gotten better at kiting her. Also helped by my bringing the cold trait on my persona tree so I can see when the hunter is looking at me even though I'm not directly looking at the hunter, which I think made me better kiter in general. I've never played her though, so I don't know all the ins and outs of how she works. And you can see Wildling there. His boar can tank some damage. So even though he's an assist, designed as an assist, he has some rescue-based abilities. Honestly, IDV NetEase really needs to create more of these eldritch horror kind of hunters. Enough of the pretty boy, pretty girl ones. Then again, I think that's every gacha game. Is that after some time, in the beginning, it's always going to be very diverse casting, I guess is that a good way to say it? I don't know if that's the best wording. But it's going to be a lot of types of characters. And over time, as the game gets more popular, they start tailoring it just to have the pretty boys and pretty girls. Because, well, that makes them a lot of money off skins. Makes me sad though. I really like the Eldritch Horror Abomination style ones. Psychologist and Perfumer, you guys are gonna escape. Maybe Wildling. Questionable. In this late stage, sometimes you gotta be the one to keep the hunter distracted, let your teammates escape. Even though you yourself are not going to escape, at least the team will get an overall win. Thank you, Wildling, for your sacrifice. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed, and please let me know if the recording is still too dark. I've been trying to edit it to make it brighter.